Hey folks, here Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to a very interesting discussion. A discussion which, there is a lot of buzz around this word, and the word is NFTs. So, those who are into this space for a long time, they know a lot about this space. But, there are many people who have just heard about this term NFT and they are not really sure about what exactly it is. Uh, is this crypto just a buzz, or does it even have a use case? uh, what could be the possible future of something like NFTs? So for that, I thought instead of me doing a lot of research, I should invite someone who has been in this Web3 space, Web 3.0 space for more than 4 years now, who has experienced this entire crypto space for a long time. He has an exposure in this field for a very long time. So without further ado, let me welcome the co-founder and CFO of GuardianLink. Hi Ram, how are you?
Hi, Rachna. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks for the
All right, so
introduction. I'm the
no, no,
CEO, not the CFO. Just to, just
thank you, thank you. So Ram, as I mentioned that many of my channel viewers, they are well versed with the stock market, right? But when
sure.
it comes to something like NFTs, many of them might not be really sure on exactly what do we mean by NFTs. So if you can
Yes.
just tell for a layman who doesn't know anything about this, how could you explain NFT terminology in simple words?
Yeah. So put it straight, like NFT is non-fungible token, right? So non-fungible token, it means it's unique. For example, if you take an INR, 1 rupee INR, the 1 rupee that you have and the 1 rupee that I have, or Bitcoin itself, right? The Bitcoin that you have and I have are the same. It has the same value, it has the same provenance. But with NFTs, each NFT is unique. Let's say there's a picture and it's an NFT. It's unique compared to another picture and the NFT behind that. So each one is unique and each one has its own perceived value, and each one has its own provenance when it was minted and when it was created. So that's the difference, major difference between a fungible item and a non-fungible item. That's why it's NFTs. And NFTs are usually represented by an artwork. That's how it started, and then later on it's moved on to represent art, assets, and then bonds and certificates and so on. So there are hundreds of use cases that you can come up with NFTs. It's like the internet, right? So it when internet started, it started just being a plain information website, and now there are hundreds of use cases, including you can
Absolutely.
order food on the internet, right? Very similarly to that, NFTs have just started, and there are hundreds of use cases that you can bring on it.
So you said that yes, there are hundreds of use cases, but if you can mention like top 4 or 5 use cases of NFTs, that will be great.
Sure. So NFTs, as I told you, start with artwork. So majorly, it's right now in PFPs, profile pictures, right? So you can buy an NFT as a profile picture and use it to showcase, like, I believe in this artwork, or this is my culture and stuff like that. And then it progress on to become more into certain utility based NFTs, where you can buy an NFT, get access pass to a live event, or
Mhm.
visit a live event, get a POAP, which is called Proof of Attendance Protocol, to be part of the live event. They give you an NFT, and
Mhm.
then now majorly NFT is being used into gaming, where the in-game assets are NFTs. By nature, NFT, as I told you, is non-fungible. In games
Mhm.
also, each asset that a player use is non-fungible. So that's a perfect use case for any NFT out there. And now it's progress on to being used on games, and especially play-to-earn games and anything that revolves around that particular criteria. So that's
So
where NFTs
sorry,
are
let
progress.
me let me interrupt you. You mentioned the terminology play to earn games right now. So
Yes.
what do we mean by that?
So, until now, you've seen, games have been casual games. It's free to
Mhm.
play, right? So you can
Yes.
enter into a game. There is a race, or like usual games out there. You can go
Mhm.
ahead and play them, and you pass on time. It's more of an entertainment. And
Yeah.
there are games where you pay and you play, right? You pay
Mm.
money, buy something, and then you play.
Mm.
Now it is progress on to where you pay something like an NFT. You buy an NFT, you pay for it, you buy it, and you use it in a game. And when you use it in a game, as you progress through the game, as you win and you progress through it, your NFT levels up. And that asset, which is an NFT, you'll be able to resell it on the market and then buy another asset and start using that. Until now, anyone who's been spent on time on a game, They spent money on buying assets. It's always within that ecosystem. They were never able to make money out of that. It's just the time that is being spent. Now, when you bring in an NFT on an asset, which is an in-game asset, you'll be able to use it, level it up, and then resell it in the marketplace, and then buy more assets and level up in the game. So that's
Oh,
and as you play and earn money, that's why it's called play to earn. So
got
that's the
it.
yeah.
Got it, got it, got it. So now that we know that NFT is a non-fungible token, in simple words, every such NFT will have its own uniqueness. It
Yeah,
can't be exchanged with the other NFT very easily, right? So
yeah,
we said that it is unique in nature. Number two, we said that NFTs originally started with something like artwork. These days, many people use NFTs for their DPs, display pictures, to show faith, to show belief. But like you were mentioning about games, now they can be used in games, and they can be bought. It can be upgraded by playing more and more, and maybe you can sell it at a higher value. So I have read about the GuardianLink brand, and I have read about the Jump.Trade platform as well. Could you just tell us more on that, and then
so,
I can ask further more questions related to that.
so GuardianLink is the company, and Jump.Trade is our marketplace.
Mhm.
GuardianLink, as a company, we are an ecosystem, right? We work with brands and artists to launch their NFTs. Apart from that, we launch our own NFTs as well. So we launched with Amitabh Bachchan's NFT. It was a big launch in India. We literally bought NFTs to India, right? With that, we sold for about $1 million worth of NFTs on the drop
Wow.
date, which is basically the launch date. And post that, we brought in a Hollywood celebrity, which is Stanley. We had Stanley's estate launch Chakraverse, which turned out to become one of the fastest NFTs that was ever sold. We sold out in 51 seconds. And then after that, we've launched various brands like Viacom and Hindustan Times and Kalpana Chawla's NFTs and many more. So that's what we do. We work with unique artists and brands, and we launch NFTs. And our recent launch is, our own game, which is called Meta Cricket League, which is getting launched in our marketplace, Jump.Trade. This is a play-to-earn game where you can buy these NFTs as players, and you'll be able to use those NFTs and play in that game. And as you play in the game, as I told you, you would be able to level up and resell the game. You could
Mm.
also see these NFTs as investment. If you're not a gamer, you don't want to play the game, we have an option where you can buy the NFT and you can hold on to it and you can rent it. Anyone else who's a gamer, who they will rent that NFT from you and they will use it in the game. You just have to just seize an investment. They will use it in the game and they will earn money, and you'll be able to share that money with them. Right? It's a passive earning. You just hold on to them
Okay.
and you passively earn. So that's
Got it.
the uniqueness about this. So that's a recent game that we're launching, and we are launching a couple of other games and brands all across this year.
So now, if I can visualize, let us say, like if I were to invest in this Meta Cricket League,
Yeah.
uh, first of all, let me tell you, till date, I have not invested in any NFT. So if I were to start with investing through your platform, I wouldn't want to go big into investing, because first I want to test the waters, right? If I feel comfortable, then I might increase the amount of investment. So
Yeah.
for a newbie, what could be the bare minimum amount with which investment can be started?
Sure. So, Guardian Link, we've always understood that, when you're getting into new market, you would want to test the waters. You would not want to splurge. You would
Yeah.
want to, spend some money which you can, write it off, right? So, that's that's pretty much, that's been our philosophy right from our Amitabh Bachchan drop. Our NFTs with Amitabh Bachchan, we launched at $10, and which is about 700 rupees, right?
Rupees, yeah.
So anywhere between 700 rupees to 1,500, 2,000 rupees is something that you can invest to buy an NFT. And even with our cricket drop, the Meta Cricket League NFT drop, it's around 1,500 rupees. That's the NFT price. That's the loot box price, which has two NFTs. So you're almost spending about 700 rupees per NFT to buy that loot box.
Wow, wow,
Yeah.
that's nice. So at least, I mean, anyone who wants to try this out as an asset class, I think that is a decent enough thousand five
Absolutely.
hundred. I think sounds good, right? I mean, these days we even go out for dinner and easily we pay like 1,500, 2,000 rupees on a single dinner. So
Absolutely.
instead of writing off that money in a hotel, I can at least try out investing in some different asset class, right?
And as in, we tell this to everyone, right? So you do your research. If you like it, and if you don't mind spending that money, you go ahead and do that. You see that as an investment. And anyone who has bought our NFTs, either it's the Chakra drop or the Amitabh Bachchan drop, they made at least 4x to 8x of their return, right? They bought at $10, now it's retrading at 100 and $150 each NFT. So we've seen that happening in the secondary marketplace. The market is growing really well in India. It's like this initial stages of crypto, when someone used to like buy a Bitcoin for like $2,000, $3,000, and they saw this huge increase in price. It's very similar. It's very early to the market, prime time for investors to get in.
But how has been the NFT consumption pattern in India? I mean, are there a lot of investors in India right now who are investing in NFTs, or like you said, it's like pretty much the early stage right now?
It's a nascent stage right now. They've started very similar to how they started with crypto. Just that now there is more visibility, right? When crypto was initially, with Bitcoin and all that, we didn't have such a big social media reach out or such a big community. Right now, we are more exposed. More and more Indians are connected on the internet. They have access to various communities out there. They have access to your channels and many more channels that is out there where you educate what to invest into, right? So with that, it's much better than the crypto initial nascent stages, but it's a growing market, and people are making well informed decisions, and they're looking for interesting NFT projects out there, and they're investing, and they've seen what has happened in the West, and they want to do that in India as well. And all our drops, we've had about 70 to 80% of our participation through Indian community, and
Wow.
that's a good sign. Yeah.
So right now we have been talking about investing in NFTs, right? I'm asking you a different question only.
Yeah,
Without investing in NFTs, still can I generate some income from any NFT?
absolutely. So that is why, if you're not going to buy an NFT,
Mhm.
you want to earn that NFT, right? In our games, we have an option where you play the game and you grind, basically, as gamers call it, right? They play the game continuously. They call it grinding. So you
Oh,
play
I'm
and
new to
you.
this terminology. I feel like I'm getting older.
So So basically, they play the game, let's say, 5 days or 6 days, not continuously, obviously, like every 1 hour every day or something, which they usually spend. Like all gamers spend 30 minutes to 1 hour. They spend that time over a certain period of time, and they earn that NFT. They pass on through various stages, and as they pass on through various stages, we give them an NFT as a reward. And they can use that NFT and further progress in the game, and then resell that NFT and make money out of that.
Got it. Got it. So, can I visualize this? I mean, just tell me if I'm correct or wrong. So, assume that can a cricket bat in your game be an NFT?
Yes. So we have the players, right? So
Okay.
the players are which you are NFTs with which you will form a team,
Okay.
and you will form the team and play them on the tournament. You will play them throughout the game, and
Mhm.
it's like a roster. Like you can have like 10 NFTs and form a big team, and just
Mhm.
use three people out of that and continuously play matches, and you will
Mhm.
progress on and earn money. Apart from that, you could also buy NFTs, which are bats, and you can use those bats as power up and play better, have bigger shots, and have an advantage, right, with those
Okay.
bats. So that pretty much like how we have seen through the early games of EA cricket and all that, where you can buy a mongoose bat and have a better hitting power. Very
Oh,
similarly,
okay.
we have bats which have better hitting power and gives you an advantage basically throughout the game.
Okay. The players in your game, are these like real players, or I mean, real name players, or they are like imaginary players that you have in your game
we
right
we've created like imaginary, I would say not imaginary, but I would say NFT players,
now?
right?
Okay.
So how a Bored Ape right now, it itself is
Yeah.
a brand.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
itself, Bored Ape is a very popular NFT, as you know,
True. True. True.
and
Yes.
CryptoPunks as well. Like that, we've created characters who are NFT characters that you buy, and I'm sure that they will become household names in the next few months, and they will be there. They will be heroes of the game. Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. But then, tell me realistically, do you feel that NFTs can be a way to earn a passive income on a regular basis? Could that be possible?
I think it's possible, right? I think with even gaming, it's very much possible because gaming is all about buying these assets and then earning through that. And it definitely is possible where you can buy assets and you either use in the game or you rent it out where someone else uses it, and you gain a passive income through that, right? So I think it's definitely possible. There are various other NFTs out there where you can use an NFT and be part of an application, or be part of an event, or you can be part of a community where you can uh, you know you can vote on how the entire DAO works and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So which you basically have returns as you are participated. As you hold on to the NFT, you get returns. And there is tradability of NFTs. You buy an NFT, later on you just hold on for some time. You would know that the NFTs goes up in value, and you will trade it in a month or so. So there are multiple options where you can have a passive income through NFTs.
Got it, got it. But then the Meta Cricket League that you were talking about, is it similar to whatever games you said right now? That early you talked about the mongoose bat, which was there in other cricket games. I've never played any such games, so sorry for that. My son plays a lot of these cricket games on mobile.
Okay.
But then how can I mean, what could be a differentiating factor in your game versus all those other games which are already there on other platforms?
Very interesting question. So, the usual games that is out there, as I told you first, you either pay to earn, or pay to go through the match and then play and stuff. So where you spend your money and you go across the game, or you freely play. It's just entertainment, right? You just spend your time and you don't get anything out of it apart from entertainment. That's the
Mhm.
difference between existing games and our game. In our game, as you play, you will be able to earn money as well. So there is a
Got it.
huge gig economy being built in India. So someone who wants to spend an hour or so as they study, as they are in college, or as they work as well, they will be able to have this as a secondary passive income, and which is not possible before. And that's the difference majorly. And the
But
other
then,
games,
yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. No, I'm
But then
just saying that.
yeah, sorry, please go on.
So what I was trying to say then, it's very similar to the other games out there. It's a role-playing game where you'll be able to form a team, you'll be able to bat, and you'll be able to hit sixes and fours, and you'll be able to play throughout. It's a role-playing game,
Mhm.
and it's very similar to that. Just that you make money while playing this
Yeah.
game.
But then, exactly, that was the question. Whenever you're saying that you can make money, uh, are you talking about getting money in dollar terms or rupees or something like that? Or just points or coins, something like that?
Yeah, so the earning is through USDT, right? It's a stable coin. It's a
Yeah.
crypto stable coin. So as you earn throughout this game, you will there are two ways to earn. As I've told you, you'll be able to buy the NFT and resell it. So there's when you resell it, someone else buys it from you, and then he basically on the marketplace you get paid, and you'll be able to cash out that value in USDT, which is a crypto.
Hmm.
And you would also be able to cash out in credit and debit card because we have fiat integrations done. So you'll be able to move it to
Got it.
your account. Apart from that, you will also be able to play through tournaments. So there'll be a tournaments where you form this team and play through these tournaments. You have to pay an entry fee. In fact, for the first 3 months, we have no entry fee. We are sponsoring the tournaments, and as you enter a tournament and as you play, based on your earnings and based on your winnings, you would level up. You will rank, and based on your rankings, you will have certain earnings that will be given to you. Let's say there are 1,000 players playing in a tournament, and you
Mhm.
come in top 100, you get certain earnings of the entire pot as your
Oh,
earnings to that tournament. Yeah,
got it, got it.
you
Hmm,
earn
interesting.
based on as you win, and also as your NFT levels up.
Got it. While you were talking, I was just visiting this website, Jump.Trade, and as I saw, there's something mentioned as super loot. What is that?
So super loot is the NFT drop itself. So basically,
Oh,
uh, collection is called super loot.
oh,
In
wait,
that,
wait. Again for everyone. What do you
yeah.
mean by NFT drop?
Okay. So NFT drop is basically that's the day when the NFT is going to be launched. So the launch date is called drop. So super loot
Crypto guys have a different terminology for everything, I guess.
to do, right. That excites people. So that's why.
True.
So super loot is the entire collection, right? So we
Okay.
have 25,000 loot boxes inside one super loot, and each
Mhm.
loot box will have 2 to 3 NFTs. So if you buy one loot box, you are minimum getting 2 NFTs, maximum you'll get 3 NFTs,
Got it.
and you'll
Got
just be spending $25 to buy one loot box.
it. Got it. So now to the. I mean, when I went, I just I've just put $50 in my account. So
Sure.
I would want you to tell me that if I really were to go ahead and buy some NFT or just at least have a look at it, what it is. So can you help me with that? I'll share my screen.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, it is. So
Okay.
what you have to do is, if you scroll down,
Mm-hmm.
so this is our landing page, which gives you information about the NFTs,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and
Collect authenticated cricket and okay. Take care.
it shows you when we are launching the NFT. We have what 6 days left,
Okay.
and
So after 6 days, the game will start.
after 6 days, the NFT will be launched. So you'll be able to buy the NFT after the sixth. That's when the NFT launches, and the game launches 1 month after that. We have 1 month.
Oh,
So you hold on to the NFT. After 1 month, we'll have a marketplace open, so you can retrade the NFT if you want. You can buy more NFTs as well. But after
got it.
1 month, the game will be launched. You can go ahead and start playing the game and
But
use
now
these
that
NFTs.
I've added $50, can't I buy right now?
So you'll be able to pre-book the NFT. But
Oh,
the thing is, if you scroll down, you'll be able to see there's an option called pre-book.
oh,
If you
got
click
it,
on,
got it.
yeah,
I'll
so if
click
you,
on that.
yeah, you can
Mm-hmm.
click it here. And if you are part of a community, I'm not sure if you've bought NFTs before from us, but if
Yeah.
you're part of a community, we've now kept it open for our community alone. So people who have
Oh,
bought our NFTs, who have traded our NFTs across various NFT launches that we have done through GuardianLink ecosystem, through Beyond Life and various marketplaces that we powered.
mm-hmm.
For them, the NFTs are available to pre-book until tomorrow.
Okay.
From Monday onwards, it's open for everyone. Anyone
Got it.
who is willing to pre-book this, they'll be able to go ahead and buy these NFTs. We want to do this for our community because we always are always looking forward to give utility for our community, right? We need to give
Absolutely.
benefits because they've been part of us for a very long time and they've been supporting us. So currently, we've kept it only open for them, but
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow once that is closed, it's open for everyone. In fact, from Sunday, that is tomorrow, that's day after tomorrow, where you can
Okay.
go ahead and buy these NFTs. So yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. But then I'll stop sharing my screen. Okay. I'll just go back. A very, very super basic question. Um, where do I play this? I mean, I know this is a very basic question, but still.
So we are launching this game after 1 month. It will be available in Android, iOS, and on a web browser as well. So if you have,
Oh,
you can play it on a browser. If you have a mobile phone, you can download it. It's an Android. It's on iOS as well. So you'll be able to download it and play as it is. And if you want to buy these NFTs, you can buy it on the drop. After the drop, it's available on a marketplace. So
mhm.
basically, drop is the launch time. You basically go
Yeah.
ahead and buy it as a primary sale. And then if it's not able to buy it on the primary sale, you can buy it on the marketplace, which is a secondary sale, and you can buy it there. And once you bought it, you can start playing it and download the game, and you can start playing it right away.
Cool. So what I understood from this conversation is there are two ways to participate in this. Like for example, I don't think I'm going to play this game, but my son can play this game. So my
Yeah,
son can. So maybe I can buy an NFT for him. He can play and he can increase the value of my NFT,
yeah.
right? And then I
And
can trade. Then I can trade that NFT on the marketplace and mint more money, right? Is that correct?
you're basically renting the NFT within your family. So that's what you're
Yeah.
doing. And you could go ahead and let them use that NFT, and as they play, the NFT's value increases, and you resell it, so you make money out of that. Yeah,
A question from one of our viewers. Is it fine if we take a
yeah,
question,
yeah,
viewer question? Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
So, Crypto Master Telugu is asking when minting.
we
I
are
don't understand.
we are minting on Friday, so his question is when the NFT will be launched. Once the NFT is
He's
launched,
talking about NFT dropping.
yeah,
NFT
basically
dropping.
when the NFT launches on Friday, as you buy, the NFT gets minted on the blockchain. So it's
Oh,
on
got it.
Friday, April 22nd.
Friday 22nd.
Yeah.
Everyone remember that date. Okay, cool. So, anyways, coming back to a few more questions that I have. I'm sorry, I'm asking you a lot of questions, but you know,
Go ahead.
so I got to know the use cases, right? So one as a player and one as an investor. Both could be the use cases to participate in this one, right?
Yes, as an investor and a player.
As a player, cool. uh, yes, I mean, this really sounds exciting, but if I were to ask you, because you have been in this space for quite a long time, what do you feel can be the future of this entire gaming play to earn, all this metaverse related games? So what do you feel can be the future of that?
So going forward, even like with Meta announcement, right? Facebook announced Meta. Everyone knows that we are interacting right now through a 2D environment, right? I'm
Mhm.
I'm seeing you through a screen. If it can be more of an immersive engagement, right? It can be 3D and it can be on a metaverse. That's the future. And when we are getting into metaverse, gaming is a very integral part of our ecosystem because as we progress through this, gaming becomes a big part in our life. And as we get into metaverse and all that, it's not just that role playing game where you actually fight and all that is just a game, right? Even an engagement on a metaverse is also sort of like a game. And
True.
when metaverse and gaming and all that becomes big, digital assets get valued. And the best way to have the digital asset represented on the blockchain is through NFTs, because when it's an NFT, it's on the blockchain. If it's on the blockchain, it's immutable. It's a trustless system, and no one can tamper with it. If they tamper, it's noted, and it's the most secure way you can have a digital asset, right? So that's why NFTs always make sense right now. And it's
Uh,
very, very early stages. It's like this 99, 98 internet time. So that's how, yeah.
got it. Got it. Ram, I'm getting few more questions right now from the audiences. Can we go ahead and take few questions?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Love to.
So Ranjit asks, can I invest, hold, not play, and sell?
Absolutely. You can invest, hold, rent as well, because people can rent and give you more passive income and then sell. So you can absolutely do that.
Cool, cool, cool. So if any XYZ player's bat that he has invested into, and maybe that bat starts becoming more popular, then he can give that bat on rent and earn few more dollars, right?
And then later on, he wish to sell, he can sell it. Not only the bats, he can buy the players and he can hold on to the players, which people will buy, use it as an NFT and play in the matches. He can again have passive earnings through that and then resell it later on.
Got it, got it. One more question is being asked by Divya. How many are the total NFTs? As you said, 25,000 loot box and 2 to 3 in each. So what's the max amount?
So yeah, you're right. 25,000 loot boxes and 2 to 3 NFTs in each. So we have maximum about 55,000 NFTs.
Got it, got it. And there's a follow-up question from Divya. What do you mean by connect your wallet? I think she's trying to actually do it.
Okay. So basically, as you was sharing your screen,
Yeah.
you showed your wallet balance, right? So in that wallet balance, you can bring in fiat money. You can use basically INR by paying through your credit and debit card or UPI, and you'll be able to bring in fiat money. If you want to bring in crypto, we have USDT. So you can move from any of your wallet USDT, which is Tether, to our wallet, and then fund your wallet with that, and then buy NFTs with that.
Could it be something like a MetaMask wallet through which you can?
You can move from a MetaMask wallet to our wallet. Yes, that is possible.
Got it. Wow, now people are getting more and more interested. Huh? They're asking questions. Now I'm getting more and more questions.
Glad.
Crypto Master Telugu again asks in which blockchain this game is built. This game and NFTs are built.
Yeah. So this game and NFTs are built on Polygon blockchain. We will be moving to our layer two. Right now we are using Polygon, but we are launching our own layer two. So soon the games will be moved to our own layer two as well.
Wow. But finally, it will be on Polygon only, no? Layer
So
two
once
or
we move it, once we move it, it will be on a layer two, which is our own proprietary blockchain. And
oh, it's your own proprietary blockchain.
yeah,
Got it.
and it's compatible, so it can be moved within any EVM. So it can be moved from our blockchain to Polygon or Ethereum. So we'll build that bridge as well.
Amazing. And the question that I was expecting is here. Any coupon codes?
Yeah, we do have coupon code. So yeah, so we will definitely pass it on through the comments.
Cool, cool, cool. So don't forget to check out the comment section. Don't forget to check out the description box.
We
You
are
may
running
find
a 100 rupees coupon code. So when you sign up, it gives you 100 rupees value on your wallet. Yeah. So you
amazing,
can,
amazing. I guess I've done a pinned comment as well, so you can surely go and check that out. You'll surely get some coupon code for that, right? One more quick question that I've been giving examples of me, my son, but is it necessary that only individuals can invest in such games, or can corporates or other institutional organizations, can they also invest?
absolutely. In fact, we have some corporates and brands which wanted to be part of our drop. We've just been holding on to them, saying that we would want the community to participate. But yes, as you've seen across, right, there are Sony bought, I mean, Visa bought, CryptoPunk last year. It was a huge deal. Corporates and brands, they can go ahead and buy NFTs. Absolutely.
Amazing, amazing. Wow, I think this was one of the most interesting conversations I can say. And Ram, I should really give you a big compliment because many times it does happen that whoever guest comes up on my channel, that guest is really a talented person, no doubt about that. But
Mhm.
when it comes to explaining that to the audiences, I think somewhere or the other, the skill might be a little bit plus minus. But I think the way you explained all these concepts, right, starting from NFTs to explaining about your game, about play to earn, and about your entire meta cricket league. I think
Yeah.
anyone who is on the chat right now might have easily understood what this is, and that is
Thank
the reason why we are still getting few more questions. Maybe one last question, if you're fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Good, good. Uh, the question is this a multiplayer game or is this an individual game?
It's a multiplayer in the sense it's P2P. So you'll be able to play and you'll be able to compete against someone else. So, it's a P2P. Yeah.
And still one last question, but because what I'm picking out the interesting questions, okay.
Sure.
uh, if say IPL comes in the NFT space, would it be a direct competition to you, and how would you seem to tackle it? That's an interesting one.
Yeah. So if IPL comes into NFT space, that's very interesting. That's good for us. But we are the first ones who are in the market, the first one, the first advantage, right? So always the ones which are the first and like board apes and all that have loved by the community. So yeah, so it's actually good for us and it makes our NFTs much more valuable. So yeah, definitely.
Got
And
it.
we are willing to partner with them if they do. So
Oh,
we
ho, ho.
we do that because we want to do it for the community. We didn't want to have a brand in place. That's kind of dilutes what we want to do. So we want to build something which is itself is a brand which is enjoyed by the community.
Got it, got it. One more question from Shailesh is that whenever we are renting any NFT,
Mhm.
is there any fee involved while you rent?
There is a small fee that is involved. It's a very small percentage, and again, it's very minor compared to what you'll be earning. It's just a platform fee for the administrative process, nothing else.
Got it, got it, got it. Wow, I have been saying this is the last question for, and this is the last question for a long time now. I think I should stop. It's more than half an hour that we have been conversing, but I guess everyone who is there on this stream right now got a lot to learn from this. Thanks, Ram, for taking out time from your schedule and coming on my channel to educate my viewers about this new space of play to earn games in the metaverse. Any closing thoughts, Ram?
No, it was wonderful. I loved it, and I'm happy to be part of this. And we are bringing NFTs mainstream in India and in various parts across the globe as well from India. And NFTs have a great future, right? There's nothing like this before in the internet. In the internet, before if you buy something, you won't really own it because it's a digital asset. There is no proof of ownership to that. NFTs change that. So because of that, there are so many use cases that can be brought in, and gaming is one thing that we are starting, and we're launching a couple of various interesting projects. We're also coming up with our token and stuff like that. So I'm very glad that we are in this era like how it used to be in the internet, and I'm very glad that we are part of this and we are making history here. So thanks for the opportunity, and it's very interesting, and I'm glad to be part of this event.
Thanks a lot, Ram.
Thank you.
I hope everyone enjoyed. If you still have any questions, you can surely let put your comments in the chat box. Our team will try and answer your queries related to this game, and I hope everyone enjoyed. Thanks a lot for joining in. Everyone, see you. Good night. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.
Thank you.